Nobody's crossing that finish line without you. And I want you to see the value in what you have done for this campaign, whether you donated, whether you shared online, whether you made sure your family went and voted, whether you sent an email, even if you send a nasty text. I know that you mean well, and you have done well. When we talk about we deserve better and we get there together, it looks just like this room. It's you. It's you while I stepped up. It's you while I may take a break and breathe, but I'm coming right back at it. And nobody is going to get our support just rolled over to them without some real work, some tangible goals, and some promises that we can count on. And right now, I don't see that yet. So I want you all to stay positive, keep lifting yourselves up. I want you to be inspired to run. Look what we've done. They outspent us 20 times to 1. Look at what we've done with people power, and we can do more together. Now, if you know me, I'm not done till all the things are counted. I'm not done till the lights is off and we've cleaned off all the tables. So I'm not conceding right now. I'm just telling you to stay strong, to stay inspired, and whatever comes out at the end, we are better together like never before. And we have nothing but pride and hope and joy in our path forward. And we didn't lose anything. They need to gain our support, and we better make them work for it.
That's right.
Now, we all are here because we love Louisville. We want to stay in Louisville. We want to see Louisville do better. But Louisville has a self-esteem issue. We have people who have gotten places, and like we talked about, the GGGs, the gangs, the gaps in supportive services, and the gatekeepers. I'm ready to get rid of gatekeepers, y'all. I'm not done.
That's right.
That's right, and I need you all's help to get rid of the gatekeepers. So voting is just one of those tools. Showing up to meetings, applying to be on boards and commissions, running for office, and we need to raise direct and mutual aid to do the work that we plan to do for ongoing time. So that way when I don't know if we're gonna have a PAC or something out of this, but we need to raise money to support grassroots candidates, because that's what they did. They tried to buy this race. They used money, and all those people lined up with them, they got promises and we didn't do that. We wanted a clean slate. We ran a clean race. And so to change this, we're going to have to continue to work together. That means we all must do our part, because you all are leaders, and I would proudly work for any of you on your campaign too. So know that. Know that. That's right. And I got permission to say it's Tupac Tuesday. We ran against all odds. Please listen to that if you haven't. We have been running this thing on people power. Some of you told me, Shameka, you make me want to stay in this city because of this race. I haven't forgotten that. Some of you showed me that you have love and you understand why we must work together to change our city for better. We know that elections are just one step to that. And there's a long road to November. Until we get to November, let's make sure we show up, we show out, and we hold everybody accountable. Everybody. And I want to tell you, Team Shameka, you are the best. I love you, and I'm so thankful for all the time and the support you have continued to give. They're going to be knocking on my doors, and I want to move the way you want me to move. I sometimes think that people say, will you work for Metro government? My issue is I don't want them to put a muffle on me.
Period.
I don't want to lose my voice. Okay. So I don't know what my next step is, but you will know about it before they will. I'm not making no promises because I don't like what's happening. We have corrupt politics, and I'm running to change that. And I need to know what position to be in to do that. But I want you to be well informed. I want you to be inspired to run, and we can change things together. It wasn't just you in this room. Nearly more than 10,000 people have believed in this. Even more than that. Some of them was just scared, and they didn't have the amount of courage you had to support this campaign. So do not give up. Please, please keep going. in every way that you can. And I love you and I thank you, Team Shameka. There's no other team like you. So as I sit here, and thank you, all power to the people, yes indeed. And as I sit here surrounded by our ancestors, Roots 101 is where we had our first campaign event, and we brought it back home because we're living the wildest dreams of our ancestors. Even in your worst day, you're living their dream. I want you to know that. Whether we go on in a bigger way, we're still gonna go on. And I want you to know that I am so honored to stand here to represent the Shameka for Mayor campaign, but I wouldn't have did this without your support. Over 2 years ago, we were together at Injustice Square, working together, building together, loving, doing the hard times, the good times, and here's where we are 2 years later. It's a long game, you all, and we are doing more than surviving, we're thriving. And so running for office, making plans to build on change takes time. And I know some of you are young and you're like, I don't have time to wait, Shameka. I don't want you to wait. I just want you to find your role and take action. And if I can help you in any way, I'm willing to do that. I'm not gonna disappear. I'm still gonna show up and I'm still gonna be there for you. And I want you to do the same. And I'm not at this time gonna ask you to just back anybody. I'm gonna tell you to make them work for it. Make them come to you. Make them answer you. So I want to give this time an opportunity for you all to share, if you want to, why you support this campaign and why you will keep going. Because it's not just about me, it's been about you. When we talk about we get there together, that's all of us. One role, one leader at a time. And you all are leaders. You all are. And I want you to hold your head up proud. And when somebody say, it couldn't happen, you say it did happen. It did happen with a lot less money than they had. It did happen with a lot more support than they had to try to buy. It happened because you believed, you showed up, and you continued to work for change. And I want you to continue to do that. So, because I know some of y'all are shy, I'm gonna ask Dre first to come up here and to talk, just say something. And we should pass the mic. I do want you all to speak if you feel comfortable. Share about anything. Share about why you support this campaign. Try to keep it at a minute or less though, okay? All right, Dre. Thank you.
In front of the backdrop.
Oh, in front of the backdrop,
in front of the back, yeah. You can't give me no minute.
I was doing this.
Who gonna tell me I got a minute to talk about how powerful my sister queen is? Give me a round of applause for this queen right here. I mean a real round of applause. Come on, like what she did for us for the last 2 years. Come on. It's still not over, y'all. We gotta make sure our ancestors hear us. Give it up. Give it up. We stay fighting to the last warrior's down. You hear me? We don't get tired, we get stronger. You see what I'm saying? Same thing I tell my kids. We don't get weak, we get stronger. Okay? We don't get hurt, we get stronger. And that's what we're doing. We're going to continue to get stronger no matter what. No matter when we wake up at 6 a.m. what the numbers say, we're going to continue to get stronger because we know what we can build. Right? Real power is built inch by inch, y'all. You see how far we've come since, what?
Breathe
10 blocks away, right? You see what I'm saying?
Breathe.
So don't ever get discouraged. Real power is where it's at. When you take the lesson. There is no loss. There's only lessons. It's only a loss if you didn't get the lesson. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We're winning every
It's
time.
only a loss if you didn't get the lesson. So don't ever think that. I know they got, excuse me, ain't got no tug on this thing. Must be a white boy court. I'm sorry. We have created history in this city. Do you realize, not for the first time, that candidates declared office a year and a half before candidacy because of this black woman? Give me a round of applause. They know the threat. They know the threat. You see what I'm saying? So if we was playing poker, they don't have a real good bluff. So we're going to go home and we're going to make sure that we keep our heads up high, that our spirits up high, because when we wake up, these numbers is going to say exactly what we know they're going to say. Shameka Parrish-Wright for mayor. Give me a round of applause for that. No matter what. Okay? And no matter what they say, she's always going to be our mayor. Give us a round of applause for that. We know that. We said that from jump. No matter what happens, you are the people's mayor. So if they come to see us, they're going to have to see her.
Check it.
You understand what I'm saying? We're going to stand behind her as the people. Give me a black fist. You with me? We ain't never left Breeway, y'all. Breeway stays with us. Breeway stays with us. Everybody we lost, from Brianna to Travis to McAtee, that stays with us. We ain't went nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Don't act like we ain't have y'all sweating in your... Yeah, I can't cuss because she's still up here. But don't act like we ain't have them sweating. We're going to continue to put that heat on them. Give me a round of applause for that, no matter what. I love y'all. Shameka loves y'all. We appreciate all the support that y'all put on this campaign, all the walking that you did down the neighborhoods, all the flyers you passed out, door hangers, people that you talked to, votes that you swayed. I mean, this is a you okay, you avail fight. I told Shameka at the beginning we were splitting households. I literally placed yard signs in houses that the husband said, oh no, we're going to put this Greenberg sign out. And the wife said, no, put my Shameka sign out because I get a vote too.
Right.
So not only did we raise the voice of the underprivileged, the black, but we also raised the voice of our queens. Give me a round of applause for that, because that's too often overlooked. And people say black women matter, but who backs them? This is what we're talking about. We put our money where our mouth is, and they will never take that away, and they will continue to be scared of that. All we can do is gain momentum from here, y'all. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are scared of us. I don't care who steps up to lead it, but we gonna be right behind them with our people's mayor, our people behind our back, and we coming for their throats. Give me a power to the people.
All power to the people.
That's right. Round of applause. Who wants it next?
All right.
Come here, Mo. I gotta call somebody else. Come on, boy. Come on.
Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
I just want to say, Shameka, man, first of all, this, like Dre said, this is the beginning. Literally the beginning. What I was just telling him outside is we have a valuable candidate here, y'all. We have a valuable candidate. Numbers do not lie. Literally, numbers do not lie, y'all. So what I'm saying is, like Dre said, we're going back to the drawing board. We're gonna go back, rewrite some stuff. I ain't gonna cuss, because we still got royalty. You feel me? We're gonna go rewrite some stuff and keep going.
That's right.
Shameka has inspired us all, literally from the day that she showed up and said that she's coming to be our mayor. Like I was telling some people the other day, it reminded me of that emoji of that girl that pulled her dress up and she said, fuck this, I'm going to save democracy.
That's right.
And that's how we should think of Shameka. She showed up and said, you know what, I'm going to save democracy. Here's my dress, I'm out here.
That's right.
So what we need to do is go back and rewrite. And what I will tell you, what's most inspiring about today is in history. Again, numbers don't lie, y'all. We grassroots funded. We are people powered. And like I've been saying for the last week, we are powered by people.
That's right.
People do not lie. Numbers do not lie. Zero commercials. Zero commercials, y'all.
That's right.
So could you imagine if we come together and build our power? Because that's where the power is. It's in us. And that's what Shameka wanted us to always take from this whole campaign. It's how we truly have power. And you don't need no $1 million, and obviously you don't, because again, the numbers are still going up.
That's
And
right.
that's just people.
Yeah.
If we tap into our true people,
That's right.
we gonna keep getting these numbers.
Yeah.
And that's on that. Shameka forever. I can't wait till the next round.
Yeah.